Yes. Hola, mi amigos. Hi, I'm Sarah. This is my YouTube channel, and I'm definitely awkward and cringeworthy. Alright, today's video is gonna be on Project Teeter Tot, my Audi TT project car. If you're new to my channel and you want to get caught up, there's a link up above to some videos on that car to get you caught up. The rest of you, you're probably first wondering about the MR2. As you can see, the hood's up. In my last video, I was doing some electrical troubleshooting, trying to get it to start finally. Which I did. And I found a huge problem, and I'm going to show you what it was. So in the last video, right as I got the car to start, remember I said something blew or had a fuse blow, and the whole issue was I couldn't get the car to start without jumping the starter solenoid. Well, this is kind of embarrassing and I kind of feel like an idiot. This cable right here in my finger goes to the starter. This is the 12-volt source for the starter. It was tucked underneath that pipe right there for the fuel filler, and where that wire loom is, it was under that wire loom and tucked down in there. But when I was editing that last video you guys just watched, I saw that extra cable moving around when I was pulling all the wires out of the engine bay, and I was like, that's it, that's the other cable. So yeah, needless to say, it had arced itself up against the motor mount because it was underneath that loom, and that was the source of the problem. It's a really stupid problem, but they always are stupid problems, and I feel kind of dumb now, but whatever. I found it and problem solved. I haven't worked on the car since because I have a lot of errands I have to run today, and I am swinging by Grocery Getter Garage right now because we're gonna go look at colors for the TT. We're here. Let's see what kind of shenanigans they're up to. I haven't been to the shop in a while, so it's good to come back here and check out some colors. Man. So I don't know if you guys remember, Brandon had that blue purple flip-flop colored MR2. Well, he got rid of it. He sold it. And now he's got this NC Miata. I told him, I was like, hey, tell him about your car. And he's like, I don't want to be on camera. I look like an idiot and sound like a fool. Welcome to my life. Every day here. Oh, it has the Koenig hypergrams on it.
It has RX-8 front brakes.
Ooh, a little bigger.
I've gotten to use them once, and they do stop well, but I'm going to autocross on Sunday, so we'll see how much lockup I get because there's no ABS on the car.
Oh, really? I love the hard top. It's so sick.
That was actually one thing that made me want this one over other ones on Craigslist. It has a catless header, but it has the cat in the mid-pipe now, so that it passes emissions and stuff. It's got a Goodwin Racing exhaust, AM cold air.
I want to see your taillights that you just did.
Oh yes. I'm so proud of those.
That looks sick.
That's Fred's sticker from the dollar store. There's actually
why'd you stick a lipstick on his car?
It's cute, huh?
It is cute. I have the Avery color wheel. I was recommended to go with Avery from these guys because they said it's very easy to work with. Alright, so I'm gonna use this feller's hood here. Hope he doesn't mind. I don't wanna scratch his bare metal. First color that came to mind was I wanted to go with something bright, so I'm really liking this gloss ambulance yellow. It almost has like a green hue to it, and it's kind of satiny, not satiny, but pastel-y. I really like gloss lime green, but that's the color you are wrapping your CRX.
It's okay, it'll hit walls.
Okay, so I really like that. The pearl light green. That's a top favorite. And then lastly, I wanted to go something similar like the Nardo gray. And this gloss gray is pretty similar too. So I really like this color. I also really like some oranges too. I'm getting sidetracked. I just feel like the TT deserves a bright poppy color like that. But I don't know, I almost really want to do the Nardo gray color too. It's really hard to decide. So here's how I think I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna put a poll yet on the color because I just want to hear some suggestions. So down below in the comment section, I want you guys to give your suggestion of what color wrap you think would look best on this car. And if you already see your suggestion, just give it a thumbs up. That way there's not like 10 comments that all say yellow. So just keep an eye out, see if you see your color, and then you can upvote it that way. And then when we get the top suggestions, I am going to do like a poll on what color to go with. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below. I'm really excited. I'm going to get changed because I'm wearing kind of a cute outfit. I don't want to ruin my clothes. And we're going to hook up that power wire to the starter and mess around with the MR2 a little bit more. There it is. All right, it's next morning. I changed and then ate and slept. So yeah, it took me a little while to change. Anyway, let's get to work on this car. Oh, there's a lizard in the driveway. Let's see if I can get it on camera. Yeah, that's a big no. Those things are fast. I can't believe how fast lizards are. It's insane. The cable is now back on the starter solenoid. Everything should be good to go. So, and my tender fully charged the battery. Green light on that too. So I'm gonna hook up the battery to this thing and let's see if I have fireworks. Let's hope I don't have fireworks. I don't want to have a Mr. Toast. I got that from one of you guys. I saw that comment. Battery tender, you can come off. Aha. Nothing, no fireworks. Good. Oh, my little kick pad fell off. Well, that's a bummer. Yes. Do my power windows work? Haha. I got power windows. Awesome. All right, clutch pedal is in. I still haven't bled the clutch yet, so there's no pressure to it, but it doesn't matter, just for starting it. All right, let's go. Let's see. Well, it ran for a second and then it died. Let's try again. No, it dies as soon as I touch the gas pedal. I do have fresh gas in the car though, so if you guys missed that video, I put fresh gas in here. It doesn't seem like it's a bad fuel issue though. It seems more electronic. It's dying after a certain amount of seconds. No matter what, I can't keep it running. So a hold-in relay, maybe like a fuel pump hold-in relay, because the car does prime and start, but it doesn't continue to idle or run. So what I'm thinking is there's a set of contacts here inside the fuel pump relay that need to close to enable power to go down to the fuel pump to keep this thing running. And there's also this fuel pump resistor I'm gonna have to look into as well. But if this thing is priming and then just running off the prime alone, I'm wondering if this set of contacts might not be closing or potentially something going on down in here. So I'm gonna check this first. This is just what makes sense to me. So my fuel pump relay is this guy right here, the little round plug that goes to it. This yellow wire is brand new because this wire was completely destroyed. The copper had turned black, the terminal was all green, like no longer conductive. It was just nasty black crap. So I replaced this wire, put a new terminal on the end of it. The one that I replaced was actually this wire right here. This is now the yellow wire. E2 is a junction of all these blue wires with black stripes. So they all come to this point. Now I initially had thought those wires were grounds when I had the harness out of the car and in my kitchen. I was going through all the wires. They looked like grounds to me just because they had that big lug in between and they all went to it, and I just assumed blue with black was ground. Well, that was a wrong assumption. Those are actually power wires. They should have power on them, which doesn't really matter right now, but just figured I'd get that out there because I did say it in a video once they were grounds, and they're not, they're power. Right now I have continuity to ground at terminals 4 and terminals 3. Right here, this should be terminal 3, and that's going straight to ground. I have the other end right here on the ground, and then going right here, I also have continuity to ground. So one of those goes down to this fuel pump resistor, and the other one follows this path to my circuit opening relay, which is this guy right here. So I believe this is supposed to close and then send the potential over here to provide power for my fuel pump relay. I believe that's how it works. So I have this unplugged right now just to see what would happen if I tried to crank it. And it just cranks. It doesn't start at all. So I'll show you real quick. So you can see with that disconnected, it's getting no fuel at all. So it's not even priming. So that makes me believe the fuel pump does get power initially, but then it doesn't continue to receive power. I need to take my stereo trim off to get to the fuel pump. Here is the plug for my fuel pump, and I'm going to check and see if I have 12 volts at the power for it. When I turn the key, I should have 12 volts just as it primes, because we do know it is priming. That's so weird. I don't even hear the fuel pump kicking on at all. Like, you would think you'd see a spike of 12 volts, but I'm not getting anything. I found the problem. I'm pretty sure I found the problem. Check this out. I'm gonna hook up the multimeter to a good ground, which I'm gonna use the latch over here on the side of the door frame. And then I'm gonna connect it to the 2 sets of wires that go to my fuel pump. One should be a ground, one should be power. This side should be my power, right here. The blue wire should be powering up the fuel pump. So, hooked up to ground, right here. That is continuity to ground, where I should have power for the fuel pump circuit. Same thing with the ground side. That is continuity to ground, which it should be, but I should not have it also on the power side, like that. Something that really is throwing me off also is my fuel pump fuse is good. I wish I had more time to keep troubleshooting it right now, but I'm actually going to get my hair cut and colored. I'm not cutting it short, just cutting a little bit off the end, just get rid of the dead ends. But yeah, I'm gonna change my hair color up for the first time in a while. So here goes nothing.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
No more blonde hair. I went brunette. This is actually my natural hair color is brunette. Not this color. This is a little bit darker, my natural hair color. But yeah, I went back to being a brunette. I liked having blonde highlights before, but my hair was so badly damaged from going blonde that I couldn't do it again. It would just destroyed my hair. So I voted having healthy hair versus damaged blonde hair. So yeah, I'm a brunette again. But I think I'm gonna end this video here because I'm gonna go get some dinner and get this video edited for you guys. I just screwed that up, edited for you guys. And I will get to work on the TT next because I have some parts from ECS tuning that I need to do. So make sure you guys let me know below in the comment section what your thoughts are on the vinyl wrap color so we can get this underway. So excited. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you soon with another. Bye. I'm quite confident it's getting hair in my eye. Ouch.